What is up, everybody? I am back for day 4, and I am definitely feeling a whole lot better than what I was yesterday. Like, yesterday, I had no energy, and I just had to shoot this video from my bed. But today, I am back in my empty ass living room, and I am feeling better, and I'm feeling more energized. But damn, today's writing got dark, and it got real, and I had to really distract myself before I did this video. Like, I couldn't, like, the past 3 days, I've been able to sit down, think about, really think about how, I handle or deal with certain situations. And, I was able to write it down, and I was able to just, like, instantly, like, get into the video. But today, I really needed a break. Like, I couldn't just hop into this video because I didn't really think like today's writing was gonna go so deep and so so real and dark. And I had to really think about, like, if I could even get on camera and like, discuss it honestly. A part of me, I've been shooting these videos by myself, but a part of me does not necessarily feel right about shooting this video, because of course it, in my writing and in today's question, it kind of did talk about a little situation with James, and he's not here. So kind of don't feel right shooting it. But this has also been something that I've just been doing, personally for me. And James is very well aware that I'm posting up these videos of, questions that I'm answering about myself every day. So let's get into it, shall we? All right. So today's question was, how do I want to make sure I'm using the right word. So let me cuz wording is obviously everything, and that depends. Okay. How do I deal with inconvenient life situations? And I had to think about it. Like, I really had to think about it, because I was like, I don't know. I get angry. I get mad. I get frustrated. I rant. I call, like, my top 3 friends, and I'm like, this is, what happened and how it's an inconvenient to me and why I'm angry. But I felt like there was more to that. And, writing, I really figured out the deepness in it. So some of you may not know, but some years ago, I was probably like 22 years old when I first decided to leave Boston and go to Rhode Island. I was so convinced that I just wanted a new start on everything, because nothing in Boston was going my way. So that's a fun fact. One of the previous questions was, how do I handle things when things don't go my way? Well, back when I was 22, running away from my problems was one of them. So I packed up everything I had, and I came to Rhode Island looking for a new start. But back to today's question. This question made me think of everything that wasn't part of the plan. Like, me getting robbed for everything by, my new roommates. Me living with a man who honestly, truly believed that he is God. And, the woman that he was with, I don't know if it just, she never had guidance, or I don't know if she just never found her way back to reality or life after a heartbreak. And a little girl that, if I could have adopted her, I honestly would have at the time. I just feel like there was so much I gave that girl while living in that household. And we had such a beautiful bond, me and that girl. And I will never forget her. And I hope all well is, going for her right now, because just it was tough, man, but I did it because I had nothing to my name, no money in my pockets. The job that I had was just, down the drain. Because don't get it twisted, I did not move to Rhode Island without a job set up. Like, I had a job set up, and the manager was a shady manager, and he never told them that I was even working or that I made it to Rhode Island and started working. So I never got a paycheck, and I had to like prove my hours and go back and forth with this company, aka Vonage. But that's neither here or there. I stayed with them because they weren't charging me rent to stay there, and that was because I was caring for the little girl. But it was just definitely a tough and uncomfortable situation for me, and none of this was part of the plan. And I felt like, these were very inconvenient times. Like, I'm homeless with no money, nowhere to go. I obviously have too much pride to go back home to my family, because it's not that I couldn't, I chose not to. Um, and that's because, a part of me kind of wanted to see if I can survive this. And so I signed myself up for hair school, and I tried my hardest to just get myself back on track and follow dreams that I put on hold, because everybody told me, oh, you're too smart for hair school, oh, you were a straight A student, why do you want to be a hairdresser, all this other kind of nonsense. And I listened to it for a while, but when I got out here, I was like, I'm no longer listening to it. I want to do this, so I'm going to do this. And so I did. But there was a lot of things, like I said, like homelessness and sexual harassment, like all these things that were. Sorry, guys. I'm like just having a hard time talking about it. But I'm going to, because this is part of the journey, right? So, just a lot of things that happened that was completely inconvenience. But throughout writing all these things, I realized I'm still here, you know? Like, it's 2020 and I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still living. Like, I made it. Like, these situations that I was in that wasn't a convenient to me, I made it. Like, I have my own apartment now. I'm working two jobs. I'm in a relationship. Um, I have very great friends and, family. I'm traveling now to, places that, trust me, years ago I would have been like, no, because I got to pay student loans. I got to do this. I got to do that. But I just learned, like, life always happens. So, you got to, you just got to say, put it in the fucking bucket, and I'm getting on this plane and I'm enjoying myself, every now and then. So, like, just writing it down and realizing where I was and where I'm at today, I'm just like, wow, You know what I do when it's an inconvenient situation? I pray, I fight, and I say amen when another battle is won. When I finally reach the light at the end of the tunnel, that's what I do. I fight because I'm a fighter. 5'3", 4'2", and I'm a fighter. So that's, one way that I handle inconvenient situations, that the little curveballs that life throws at me, because I am still here. And if anybody who watches this has been in a similar situation, or even if your situation is nothing like mine at all, but you've been through some shit that was not part of your life plan, and here you are in 2020, surviving, living, still in a lot better situation than where you were before. Yo, pat yourself on the back, because I've realized that I haven't even done it. Not even though I've realized, like, everything that I've overcome. Like, I haven't even been like, Udis, good job. Look at you out here fighting. You getting scarred up, and you medicating yourself. You bandaging your own self up. You stitching your own self up, and you're still pushing. Like, So pat yourself on the back, you know what I mean? You're still here. And you're still making changes, you're still making waves, you know? So pat yourself on the back for that. Uh but yeah, that's how I handle it. I fight. And then, the reason why I said I kind of like feel uncomfortable shooting this video without James, even though I've been, doing the me, myself, and discoveries video by myself for the past 4 days, is because I realized that at one point in my relationship, I felt resentment. Um, and it was because I just wanted more help. Like, I wanted, like, obviously, we live in Rhode Island. James goes to Boston and works. Sometimes he's not home for like 2 to 3 days because, he's just working and working and working. And then he'll come home on his days off. And I work out here, both jobs. I rarely go to Boston, but because I'm here, I do the cooking and the cleaning and the grocery shopping and everything that involves maintaining our apartment. And, down to planning things, like planning when friends are coming over, dinner parties, traveling. Like, I do it all. And the only thing I see him do is like, yeah, he works and he's a hard worker and I'm not taking that away from him. But he comes in the house, he, eats, sleeps, shits, and he's back on the road again. And I'm just like, damn, if you could just like be here and help me, I could accomplish some of the things I want to do. Like, I've been dying to go to the gym. And at one point, I was vocalizing this to James. Like, yeah, I just want to go to the gym. I had put my hair in the same style, like I had put my hair in braids, because I was like, I just want to be able to go to the gym, work out, not have to worry about doing my hair, get back into losing this weight, get back into being healthy. And all I need for you to do is to just kind of be here, be present, like help take out the trash, wash the dishes and stuff like that. Like, make it 50-50, so that way I'm not spending all my damn day cooking and cleaning and laundry and mopping and sweeping and all that other kind of stuff, and then not being able to make it to the gym, because right now neither me nor James drive. So, waiting for the bus to go everywhere, that's like a 15-20 minute wait. I probably spend like an hour to 2 hours a day just waiting, more than I actually do getting to the place that I gotta go. So, it's definitely tough and time consuming. And in Rhode Island, not everything is 24 hours. And even when it is 24 hours, I'll tell you what's not 24 hours, the bus. So it's like, damn, either I gotta be stuck paying for a lift to get to the gym and get back, or I just don't go at all. And honestly, after cooking and cleaning and grocery shopping and all this other shit, I'm tired. So now I don't even really feel like going on the treadmill. But if I had a little bit of help, maybe I'd have some energy to go. So I felt a little bit resentment because, he was definitely able to go to the gym and train and, lose weight and get himself in shape. And he's coming home. He's like, yeah, look, I just lost this. I just went down another pant size. And I'm just sitting here like, I want to say congratulations, but I hate you right now. Like, I resent you right now because I need you to help me more so I could be able to, have that same confidence and, feel happy with accomplishing, my body goals, my physical goals. But I'm sitting here, keeping up with the house and the cooking and the cleaning and, all that damn protein you eat because somebody's up in here cooking it, somebody's going to the grocery store and getting it. Somebody's, you know, making sure that your uniforms are hung up, so all you got to do is go in the closet, grab it, and pack it in your bag so you're gone for the next 2 to 3 days. Like, the fact that this house smells this way is because somebody's mopping and sweeping and vacuuming and wiping down walls and keeping up. Like, somebody's doing it, so where's my me time, Like, I honestly resented him a little bit. And I don't know if I still feel resentment today, because honestly, it was today writing down, how I deal with inconvenient situations, that I discovered that there was even a time that I did resent him. I mean, James and I definitely are not picture perfect, and we're still working out our issues and our differences. Even with the recent engagement, we're still, trying to figure things out between me and him and making sure that marriage is the way that we want to go. But writing down how I deal with inconvenient situations today just brought me to that conclusion that, damn, at some point I resented him. And like I said, I don't know if I feel that way today because I was just discovering that at one point I did. So that's kind of why I feel kind of crappy about doing this video without him here, because I feel like he should have a say so. And maybe later on when he gets home from work, he might, say what he thinks or say how he feels. I don't know. But like, I don't know if that will be public or if that will be private between me and him, is what I'm saying. But yeah, like, just discovering that I had a little bit of resentment in my relationship is just like mind blowing to me. And I'm like, now that I know this, I'm kind of just sitting on it like, what do I do with it? And a part of me is just like, your New Year's resolution was to just learn how to let shit go. But then another part of me is like, maybe I need to explore that a little bit more to just help me figure out the woman that I am even introducing to him, the woman that he is supposed to marry. Like, he needs to know these things and I need to know these things, because if I don't know, how the hell can I tell him, right? And then maybe I'm just overthinking shit, I could possibly be overthinking shit because, like I said, I don't know if I still feel that way. I mean, this was a while ago. Now, today, I'm kind of making strides. I signed up for the gym as soon as I came back from Atlanta. I'm definitely making strides to eat a lot healthier. I haven't been to the gym yet, but it's not because of him not being here to help me out or anything like that. I'm just still prepping. Like, I still got to get my headphones. I still, got to figure out between my work schedule, because I work 2 jobs, when I'm going to go. Like, I do definitely want to go back to committing to like at least 5 days a week. So I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be like, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday thing. And then, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm just chilling. I don't really know, but I got to figure it out and, really work on the whole commitment thing. But I'm making strides and I'm making steps. So, pat on the back for that. But anyways, guys, I guess that's my answer. Like, that's how I deal with it. Like, I'm a fighter, and then, you know, depending on the situation, you know, sometimes I talk about it, sometimes I argue about it, sometimes I fuss about it, sometimes I shut down completely, especially when it comes to like my relationships, which is not healthy at all. But sometimes you just get tired of the arguing and the fighting and the fussing and the back and forth, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna just shut the hell up. Like, I'm gonna just shut the hell up and I'm gonna just figure this situation out and figure out how to do me. Because, I mean, who wants to fight to be themselves in a relationship or lose themselves in a relationship? It's not a great feeling. And I tell people all the time, if you're gonna get into a relationship, make sure you don't lose yourself, or make sure you don't have to fight all the time to be yourself. And that was another thing that I discovered while, writing today, is that I felt like at one point I was losing myself, and at another point I was, fighting to be myself. And now I'm coming to the stage where I'm like discovering who I am. So, yeah, guys, that's how I deal with those types of situations. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, you are welcome to comment underneath and get a conversation started. I will respond to all your comments. If you're not subscribed, trust me, subscribe, because I'm posting these videos every single day. So there's never going to be a moment that we ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm a very social person. So we could talk all day in the comments, homie. So slide up in those comments. Drop your comments. Say what you got to say. If you think there's something I need to improve on in these videos, let me know. Let me know. So share these videos. Subscribe. And peace with the hair grease. I'm out. Bye.